My name is Sabrina Gonzalez, and I'll be discussing minorities in higher education. Facts. 39.7 is the amount of minorities present in higher institutions. The rest of the population is white American at 60.3%. Of the 39.7, most are concentrated in two-year institutions and did not transition. It is important to note the poverty rates as well. 11.6 of white Americans are in poverty, 25.8 black Americans are in poverty, and 24.2 of Hispanics are also in poverty, along with 27% of American Indians that are in poverty. The importance. We must ask ourselves, what are the social and economic factors that are inhibiting the success and growth of minorities in higher institutions? With that being said, it is important to study this topic as it is a very understudied topic and gives us a prime example of some of the challenges that minorities face in their everyday life and just the American experience for some of us. Thesis. I believe that poverty, poor schooling, and the push for skilled labor are the factors that push minorities into two-year institutions rather than four-year institutions. These factors also account for the lack of minorities attending higher institutions in general. Literature review. The theories I included in my literature review were the culture of poverty theory, self-determination theory, poverty theory. The articles I used discuss the social and economic factors that surround minorities and the minority experience with poverty. It also details poverty and the lifestyle that poverty leads to. Findings. My findings were as expected. I found the statistics prove that many minorities are in poverty and many have to deal with the circumstances that surround poverty, such as poor schooling and limited social mobility. By limited social mobility, I mean that minorities have a hard time climbing up the social ladder. I find that many minorities attend community college out of necessity as the circumstances call for quick work. Time is money for them, essentially. Methodology. My methodology for this paper was to search real and actual statistics along with peer-reviewed articles and studies. Each one of my articles was peer-reviewed and had been peer-reviewed by many people. The hardest part for me was finding literature supporting the push towards labor jobs and not higher education. The literature on this topic is very scarce. Conclusion. In conclusion, statistics and research have proven that my hypothesis is correct. At least what I found with the limited research I was able to